All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kwadash. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders, a great millstone who teach very well. I like this truth from and salutation out there to the hopeful lit who continue to push this word in our truth, faith, and sincerity. And on today, man, just basically getting on the end of this current rulership of Edomites, man. Because when you realize how long that this guy had in rulership and what he did in rulership, for lack of better words, destroying the whole planet Earth, poisoning the air, poisoning the water, and even on top of that, pushing forth these false doctrines, and doctrines lead to death. That's why everybody want this guy to get out of power. That's why everybody want this guy to be taken out, because everybody now realize rulership on the so-called white man will be better. Without the so-called white man will be better, man. Because what happened when he get in rulership? Nothing but bad things. Matter of fact, let's start off with this. In the book of Revelations, Revelation 6 and verse 4, it says, "And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth." So soon as this devil got into power, he took peace from the planet Earth, man. And that's what he do. Everywhere he go, death follows. Because even the scripture said in Habakkuk, the second chapter, that he is as death, man. So wherever he go, death will follow him. That's why he's banned in certain countries. In India, if you're a middle-aged white male, they're going to kick you out the village, man. Because 9 times out of 10, you're coming with something deceitful, man. Read this again. "And there went another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. And that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword." And that's the tool that the so-called white man used to actually hold on to his kingdom. He only have 2 weapons, deceit and the sword. And 9 times out of 10, he's going to always revert to that blessing, man. That's why the whole planet Earth was at fear with him. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and jump over in Revelation 13, because the Lord actually set the so-called white man up, man. The Lord was the one that gave him the blessing and made the whole planet Earth scared of him. Because this is a fickle man, and the Lord had to make sure that he will survive his rulership. Let's get this real quick in the book of Revelations 13. And I'm going to start at Revelation 13. I'm going to start at let's start at verse 12. Matter of fact, let's start at verse 11. It says, "And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and spake as a dragon." Now, this shows you right here how the Roman Empire and this current empire is alike, man. Because those 2 horns actually represents 2 different parties, the Democrats and the Republicans. Back in the Roman Empire, it was the Flavians and the Patricians. And even though there are 2 different parties, they are part of that same dragon. They are part of that same beast, man. That's why it says, "And he spake as a dragon." Let's do the laws that this guy pushed forth. Let's continue on. "And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, the Roman Empire, and casteth the earth in them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he doth great wonders, so that he make fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men." And nowhere upon the planet Earth did this happen, when you can actually send fire down from the heavens. Now, you can say back in the day, they used to catapult trees and rocks set on fire. And that's a different thing than you sending a nuclear missile or an atomic bomb. And through that weaponry and through that great sword, this is how this guy actually controlled the whole planet Earth. Read this again. "He doth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the sight of earth in the sight of men." And again, he even have drones. He could be all the way in Orlando, Florida, and the drone could be somewhere in the Middle East, and he could be knocking somebody down, man. And again, time and time, days and days, information upon information, the Lord is telling you that the so-called white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. If not, where and who is he? Who's the one that's creating these different jabs? Who's the one that's poisoning the water? You know? Who's the one that's putting estrogen in the food? Who over there? You know? Let's go ahead and get something else. Let's go right here to Isaiah, the 24th chapter. Because again, under the so-called white man, peace will not flourish throughout the whole planet Earth. Why? Because he's deaf, man. This is Isaiah 24. And I'm going to start at verse 5. It says, matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 4. The earth mourneth and faileth away. The world languisheth and faileth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. And that's talking about the proud people, man. The people who think they can't be touched. Who think they can just go along to get along into the kingdom of heaven. No, man. The Lord is going to bring down these haughty looks. Why? Because the reason why you proud, because you don't fear the Lord. That's why America proud as hell, because they don't fear Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shai. They in the spirit as do as thou wilt in YOLO, not knowing that the Lord can take away your breath at any second. Let's continue on though. It says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. And the reason why you thinking like that, because you got that thinking from Esau, man. That philosophy. It says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. So just because when this guy got into power, he flipped things upside down. For the lack of better words, man. But when the Lord Yahweh Shai come, he's going to flip things right side up. And then peace can flourish, man. Then you can be happy. Then you can be at rest. But before that comes, destruction must come. The end must come. The scriptures say Esau is the end of this world, but Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. So in order for us to get that peace and happiness and that splendor of life being established upon the planet Earth, the so-called white man have to be taken out of power. It tells you in verse 6, therefore hath the curse defiled the whole earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. And that's what the missiles is going to do. Their ultimate cleansing agent to cleanse the planet Earth from the filth that this devil pushed forth. And then peace can be established. You know, let's get something real quick. Let's go to 2nd Ezra 4. And we're going to jump down to verse 26. It says, then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel. For the world hasteneth fast to pass away. So this kingdom is on a ticking time clock. That's why it's a microwave generation. Different apps called TikTok that people are invested in. Continuing on, it says, and cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in the time to come. For this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities. So the kingdom ahead and the things that's promised to the righteous cannot be compared unto the things that we get on this side. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, man. So we're looking forward into the things that we're going to receive, and we're not paying attention to the things that's right now, man. Let's continue on though. But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good. So in order for the kingdom of heaven to be established and erected upon the planet Earth, this current kingdom have to be taken out, man. And it's a necessary evil for this place to get taken out. Because soon as this place get taken out, then the kingdom of heaven will be established. 2nd Ezra 6, jumping down to verse 7. It says, then as I said, what shall be the parting of the son of times, and when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that follows? And Ezra was asking about the kingdom, man. That's one of the things that he was worried about, you know, when the kingdom comes. Because he knew that's when peace was going to be allowed upon the planet Earth, man. Let's continue on. He says, he answered and said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau are born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So Esau is the end of the heathen rulership, is the end of us being in captivity, is the end of us suffering. And ultimately, it's going to be the beginning of the kingdom of heaven. That's why when the Lord said, comfort ye my people, tell them that their iniquity is accomplished. This is the last time. It's not like 500 or 200 years down the line, Elam gonna rise up and we want to go back into another slavery. No, man. So yeah, I just pray this video was edifying. I want to say call Halayim La. Yeah, how about Shimi Abashai, by Shimra Kakwadash. I want to give double honors to my apostle elders, Great Millstone, and Shalom.